Hi, my name is INTAN. Now I'm going to present a little bit about Student Accommodation Centre's background. The Student Accommodation Centre (SAC) at University Utara Malaysia is a vital unit overseeing accommodation for local and international students. SAC manage diverse facilities by including student resident halls in NASIR to accommodate various student demographics. SSC provide facilities like common rooms and cafeteria to stay committed to fostering a conducive living environment. This department also oversees on-campus transportation service to ensure convenience bus service for students. SSC prioritize customer service training for staff, aligning with UUM missions for an inclusive and supportive environment by contributing to holistic student development.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. I beat the doctor. My name is WILDAN binti Abdul Nasir. My matrix number is 294918 and today I will be talking about training needs assessment. Alright, as for the Student Accommodation Center (SAC) in UUM, type of training that is crucial to be provided is the customer service training. And this kind of training will support the overall strategy of SAC in several ways. So first and foremost, it will help the staff focuses on handling inquiries, managing students' interaction, and also create a positive experience. And the effective training that is given to the staff that works in SAC will ensure that the students in UUM will receive great services and encourage a happy living environment. Customer service training will also support academic success. This is because of very enjoyable living surroundings that resulted from great customer service can give a huge impact on students' academic achievement and performance. In task analysis, it determines what kind of training do the employees need to achieve a specified level of proficiency and also the knowledge and skills required for a specific job. Accommodation management consists of allocating accommodation so that students in UUM will have a comfortable living place, maintenance of the site to ensure the cleanliness of accommodation, and handling special requirements from students. Student support services consist of providing information about SAC policies and resolve issues about accommodations from students in the most effective way. Lastly, for the transportation services management is scheduling and coordination in terms of route planning and managing bus timetable. That's all from me about training needs assessment. Thank you.
Hi, my name is AMIRA binti MUSTAFFA KAMAL and my matric number is 291608. Now, I want to present about person analysis. Firstly, is job category and number of trainees needing training that the UUM Student Accommodation Center (SAC) employs a customized training program that addresses their unique needs through and thorough assessment of requirements, classification of training needs and training count calculation, thereby enhancing staff empowerment, service quality and student satisfaction. Next is about how training participants are going to be chosen. That UUM Student Accommodation Center (SAC) must select training participants carefully to ensure excellent support for housing students, an open, inclusive selection procedure, and help develop a strong team committed to student achievement, professionalism, and empathy. Finally, is how employees' readiness for training is ensured. That University Utara Malaysia Student Accommodation Center (SAC) employs a comprehensive training program involving thorough requirements analysis, pre-training, engagement, a culture of ongoing education and interactive techniques. Regular assessment and feedback system ensure staff readiness and adaptability to staff growth demands. Thank you. That's all from me.
Okay, next I want to explain about training lesson plan. Course title for this planning is Unlocking Excellent Student Accommodation Central Service Training. This training is held for 2 days. The training site is EDC University Utara Malaysia Hotel Meeting Room. Objective of training is first to achieve an understanding of university accommodation policy and procedure. Second, effectively communicate with students both in writing and vocally. This training target to staff member of Student Accommodation Center. The prerequisite of training is first, knowledge of student housing, which is their proficiency in the management of student housing, include room assignment, application procedure, and dispute resolution. Second, problem-solving skill, which is excellent capacity for scenario analysis, solution identification, and well-informed decision-making. And the last one is communication skill. They must proficiency in both written and spoken communication, with the ability to elucidate complicated concepts to staff member and student. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, for the instructor recruitments, they must be expertise in customer service skill. They must also have practical experience in managing accommodations and proficient in delivering engaging presentation. For the room arrangement, we need 25 seats for U-shaped seating arrangement. The materials and equipment needed is screen and projector, laptop, whiteboard, writing and role-playing materials, handouts and refreshment. For a day 1 of training session for SSA staff at UUM, we will start with a warm welcome. Next, we will delve into understanding common accommodation issues through presentation and case studies, followed by a hands-on workshop on effective problem-solving techniques. After a short break, we focus on effective communication skill by including practical scenarios. Next, we will explain about room change procedure with enough time for question and discussion. After lunch, we will apply learned skill through group exercise on simulated accommodation issues. We will wrap up with an open discussion to share insight and reflect on key takeaways to ensure a comprehensive and engaging training experience.
Now, I want to explain about the degree to which the following elements facilitate learning or transfer of learning. Firstly, it's about size of participant, that the Student Accommodation Center at UUM, consisting of 25 participants, can significantly impact learning and transfer. This moderate group balance community and individual attention, promoting discussion, collaboration, and networking. It provides a control setting for participants to implement and exchange knowledge. Next, selection of training. That EDC Hotel at UUM was chosen for training due to its formal, dedicated atmosphere, convenient location, and punctual attendance, enhancing concentration and engagement, and promoting knowledge transmission. After that, training room. That the EDC Hotel's meeting room is a well-designed training space that offers comfortable seating, audiovisual equipment, and a conducive environment for interactive exercise and multimedia presentations, enhancing participant learning experience. Last but not least is about seating arrangement. That the U-shaped seating arrangement in a training room enhance participant engagement and communication, promoting transparency and collaboration. This arrangement fosters a sense of connection among team members, enabling teams to apply their learning to their roles, enhancing their overall learning experience. Finally, is type of trainer. That Mr. Muhammad Shukri bin Osman, an experienced administrative officer, is the trainer for SAC's learning and transfer programs. His theoretical knowledge and practical application make the training relevant and effective. His administrative background gives the training legitimacy, encourage participants to apply their knowledge. His interpersonal skill and teaching style further enhancing the learning process.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FATIHAH binti IKMA. My metric number is 284782. For this part, I'm going to explaining about training equipment. There are 4 types of training equipment that had been used along in this training lesson session. Firstly, screen and projector. This equipment making lessons more engaging and interactive, increasing training understanding and enhancing collaboration and communication among them. Next is laptops. The laptops alternately the environment in the classroom, enhancing trainees' ability to involve training in meaningful, cooperative, project-based learning. Next, whiteboard. Massive whiteboards offer a simple means of stimulating cooperation and creativity. This surface also allows training to differentiate the material. And lastly, writing materials. Putting our ideas down on paper help us visualize things more clearly and organize our ideas in a way that organizing more creativity, and this also help us remember things. Next, we will move on to the training methods. Firstly, the trainer will taught one-to-one how to deal with the whole situation. There will be an expertise on how to handle if any students missing their room and how to fit all of them to make it fair. The trainer also train how to deal with a problem with many situations going on during working hours. Sometimes the problem could be via phone call, email, or even face-to-face with students. Next, during room changing procedure session, the trainers will explain in detail the procedures for room changes, emphasizing fairness and adherence to policy. Last but not least, the practical of customer service. The trainer will take an action to prepare a few short scenarios that trainees might encounter while working in the student accommodation center. They will role-playing the scenarios to make it real experience during working hour. Then we're moving on to the 4.8, which is training content. For this part, I will explain about the most important training outline and every each of its effectiveness. Firstly, understanding accommodation. By this training, the participant will understand issues deeply, how to handle any situation during real working situations. Secondly, effective communication skills. Trainers will explain the method of effective communication skills to ensure the training are well prepared during working hour. Next training is room change procedure. The effective of this program is training also can be well prepared after this session if to fulfill any student's request regarding changing room with others. Then practical application. From this program, this method generally make them experiencing whenever they are in that situation through role play with other participants. Besides, they are also training about understanding student needs and expectation training. This training also important for them since from this program, the trainee also may learn what students need and expectation towards SAC department. They will consider whatever problem that related to students accommodation and solve it professionally. And last but not least is technology and online resources. Through this type of training, the training will expertise on how to manage the technology on internet, such as main portal, websites that needed or related to their job and others. Then 4.9 is evaluation methods and outcome. As the evaluation method and outcomes, our program came up with simple survey for participants to fill up. It is to evaluate how effective the program is toward the training. In conclusion, by improving their knowledge and abilities, training makes sure they remain to update on best practices and advances while working time. It gives them the resources they need to adjust to changing work demands whenever involved with students' accommodation with problems. And training program can help SAC staff feel more competent and confident in their responsibilities, which increase their motivation and job satisfaction. That's all from me. Thank you.